From Shakespeare's The Tempest, we chose Act 1, Scene 2 because it has exactly 5 characters in it and there is 5 people in our group. We chose the genre the 50s because we were inspired by the movie Grease. We chose to interpret the text the way we did so it could fit the time frame the genre was set in. In our interpretation, instead of the shipwreck, it was a car crash. Instead of the island, it was a diner. And Prospero's not the Duke of Milan, but is the mayor of Milan.
Dad, if you made a storm, let it stop. I've suffered in sympathy for those who I saw suffer. A fine vehicle with no doubt had noble people in it. It was shredded to pieces. Oh, the sounds broke my heart, and poor souls they perished. Pull yourself together. Don't be so upset. Tell your heart there's no harm done. I'm only doing what's best for you. My dearest, you, my daughter. My dearest, you, my daughter, who doesn't know who she is, nor where I came from, nor that I'm something better than just Prospero, humble father. It never occurred to me to want more, to know more. I formed you further. Let me remove my magic cloak. Hey, you remember a time before we came to this diner? I don't think you can because you were only 3 years old. Certainly, sir, I can. What can you remember? I had 5 or 4 women to look after me. You did, and more, Miranda. But I can't. 12 years ago, Miranda, 12 years ago, your father was the mayor of Milan. We were rejected by foul play, but we were helped here by the Divan province. Oh, my heart breaks to think of trouble I must have been for you, which I can't remember. My brother, your uncle, was called Antonio, who is wicked. Next to yourself, I loved him more than anyone else in the world, and I trusted with the management of my kingdom. At that time, Milan was the leading town, and I was the mayor. I left the business of this to my brother, and became a stranger to my own court, being carried away, and in my secret studies. You, deceitful uncle, are you listening to me? Yes, sir, most intensely. Once he learned how to grant favors and how to refuse them, who to promote and who to cut down to size. He drained our any power. You're not listening. Oh, sir, I am. This brought out the evil side of my false brother's character, my trust which has no limits. My confidence was absolute. Being made rich with the income, plus what my power enabled him to extort. He began to think like a man who believes his own lies, that he has indeed the mayor. Because we switched places and he was carrying out my duties with all the corresponding privileges. We therefore grew ambitious. Do you hear what I say? You're to the real mayor of Milan. So there would be no difference between the impersonator and the one for whom he was standing in. As for me, poor man, my library was all the martyrdom I required. He now believes me to be capable of handling worldly affairs. He instantly expelled me as at the dead of night his assistants hurried us through me and you in tears. Why didn't they kill us then? A good question, my girl. Or people loved me too much. and they didn't want the business to be stained with blood.
Alas, what a trouble I was to you then.
Oh, you were a little angel who saved me, who smiled, obviously courageous, when weeped and groaned under my misfortunes. This gave me strength to endure what might happen later. There's things no get better for me. Sit still and hear the end of our troubles on the highway. We arrived here near this diner, and here as your schoolmaster, I give you an education.
Heaven be thanked. And now, please, sir, I can't get it out of my mind. What is your reason for raising the storm outside?
I tell you, this is too much for me. Too much for now. My curious confidence, benevolent, fortunate, now running in my favor, has brought my enemies to this diner. My gift of second sight tells me that this is my great opportunity.
Oh, how great master, I come to do your bidding.
Ariel, you've carried out orders exactly, but there's more work. What's the time? At least 2 o'clock. We've both got to make the most of what of the time between now and 6 tonight.
Is there more hard work? Since you are so demanding, let me remind you of what you promised. You haven't yet granted me.
What? What can you demand?
My freedom.
Before you served your time. No more of that.
With respect, remember that I have served you with no lies and made no mistakes.
Have you forgotten the torment I freed you from?
No.
You have now think it's too much to do what I tell you.
I don't, sir.
Good, don't complain again.
My lord, it shall be
Come
done.
out, you poisonous waitress.
I have to eat my dinner. When you first came, you were kind to me, and I loved you like a dad, and you made me a waitress.
You lying waitress. I treated you like my own family until you tried to kill my daughter.
If you wouldn't have stopped me, I would have been running this diner, or at least manager instead of Miranda.
You disgusting waitress, how dare you poison me? I did so much for you. I taught you our own language.
The only thing I got from that was that now I know how to curse, you big slobbery goat.
Go work!
I must go work or else she'll use his magic on me.
Oh gosh, it's a human. I think I'll read a spell from my spell book. Come unto these yellow sands, then take hands, curtsy necks and kiss this will. The wild waves still make the dance a graceful thing.
Where's this music coming from?
Sing.
It's so beautiful.
The chorus hearts, the watchdogs bark. Hark, hark, I hear the cock crow. I of a proud shanty cricket. Five hands, thumbs, teeth, by father lies. Bones have quarrel me.
Is he real?
Yes, he is.
He is very handsome. Oh, Miranda, you are so beautiful. Would you be my girlfriend?
No, how do I not know you're a spy?
Dad, please show some respect to Ferdinand.
You will go work.
I will. I'll do it. For Miranda. I'll do it for you, Miranda. I'll do it for you.
We did Act 1, Scene 2 from Shakespeare's Made Easy, The Tempest. We made this video thanks to Miss Bear and my mom's camera. This concludes our video.